Little Storybook.
There once lived a boy named Mark. Mark was clever and cheerful, but he had many bad habits. He often chewed his nails when nervous. He sometimes told little lies to escape trouble, and he loved to waste food instead of finishing his meals. Sometimes he even interrupted people while they were talking, without realizing it was rude. His parents often reminded him, "Mark, these habits are not good. If you don't stop them now, they'll become a big problem later." But Mark always laughed and said, "Oh, don't worry, they're just small things. Nothing will happen." One afternoon, while playing near the village garden, Mark met an elderly wise man. The man had a kind smile but sharp eyes that seemed to know everything. He had heard about Mark's habits and wanted to teach him a lesson. "Mark," the old man said gently, "come with me. I want to show you something important." Curious, Mark followed him. The wise man pointed to a tiny green plant growing near the path. "Pull this out," he said. Mark bent down, held the little plant, and with one quick tug, it came right out. He laughed. That was easy. Next, the man showed him a slightly bigger plant. "Try this one now." Mark pulled a bit harder. After a short struggle, he managed to get it out too. He grinned. "Still easy." Then the man led him to a bush with deeper roots. "Now, pull this one." Mark tugged, pulled, and used all his strength. After some effort, he managed to pull it out, but he was sweating and breathing hard. Finally, the man pointed to a large tree with thick roots spreading deep into the ground. "Now, Mark, pull this tree out." Mark laughed at first, but he tried anyway. He pulled with all his might. He pushed, he shook it. He even tried climbing to loosen it, but no matter what he did, the tree didn't move an inch. Exhausted, Mark sat on the ground. "I can't do it, it's impossible." The wise man sat beside him and said kindly, "Mark, bad habits are just like these plants. When they are small, you can remove them easily, just like the little plant. But if you let them grow bigger, they become stronger, like the bush. And once they take deep roots, like this tree, it becomes almost impossible to remove them." Mark's eyes widened. At last he understood. He remembered how easily he could stop chewing his nails or wasting food if he tried now, but if he let those habits grow, they would control his life. From that day onward, Mark promised himself to get rid of his bad habits while they were still small. He began finishing his meals, telling the truth, listening politely, and keeping himself away from his old ways. His parents were proud of him, and the wise man smiled whenever he saw Mark, knowing that the boy had learned a lesson he would never forget. Moral: bad habits are easy to stop when they are small, but hard to remove once they grow strong.
Thanks for watching Little Storybook.